Hello, everybody. All right, we are back creating another lesson. This one would be a good lesson if you wanted to give a present for Mother's Day. We are going to be doing a still life that you are going to either start with black oil pastel or black crayon. We're going to need watercolors, or if you don't have paint or watercolors, you can use crayons or markers, and obviously water cup, water brush, and a paper towel for when we're painting. So this project's going to be using 2 pieces of 12 by 18. That's the big one. If you only have 9 by 12, you can do it in a smaller scale. So if you notice, if I show you this, it's a nice long piece of paper. My view, you can't see the whole paper. Whoops, there you go. So first thing we're going to do on the one half of the paper is draw our vase. And we are going to start with the side of the vase. Now I'm going to come straight across for the top of my vase. I'm going to come in a little on both sides, and then I'm going to give it a shape. So I'm going to come in and then out. And on the other side, I'm going to try my best to do the same thing. In and then out. And then I'll close it in with a slight curve. So depending on your vase, you can design it however you want. You can make it a floral vase. You can make it stripes, polka dots. You could keep it just plain. I'm going to make it stripes. The second thing we are going to put on this piece of paper, and I'm going to actually flip it around so you can see I'm on the same piece of paper. We're going to end up cutting all of this out, so it doesn't matter if I'm drawing upside down. Is we're going to be drawing the tops of our flowers. So your simple flower starts with a circle, and then from there we can make a skinny rainbow or an upside down letter U. And I'll go all the way around with my letter U's. And I have a flower. Now I could decide if I made my petals in between, I could add little rainbows in between to make my flower look more full. Okay, now another kind of flower. You can make one that's a little smaller. You start with a smaller circle. You can make one that comes out to a point, looks more like a daisy. And they come all the way out. Keep going all the way around. My oil pastel is dragging. Now, one thing with oil pastels, you could always trim the little top part. Now you have more. Same goes for the daisy. You could add in between petals. You don't have to. I can make another flower where I start with a circle. I make a wavy line around it, and then from there, I add my petals too. That's another kind of flower. Oops. This one looks more like a spring flower called a daffodil that you usually see. It's a white flower with a yellow middle part there. I can make another one like this, but not make as many petals. So I could start with a bigger opening. And when I make my curves, I'm making them closer so they're not as long. Oops. To there. So you want to make at least 5 flowers. You could repeat flowers. You can make some bigger, some smaller. I'm going to make this one a really big center. And I'll put one last one here. It is hard to draw with the broken oil pastel, but I'm making it work. And the reason we chose to use oil pastel or black crayon is it's going to help our paint stay inside the line when we're painting. So once again, on this paper, we have our vase and we have our flowers. The next step, we're going to add some color to it.